Bitcoin is one of the most talked about topics in the world right now. It's a digital currency that has revolutionized the way we think about money. It's also a potential investment opportunity for those with the know-how. Today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Bitcoin facts. So, let's get started. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. 12. Buying things with Bitcoins. When it comes to money, being able to spend it is always a better option. Although it has taken some time, people who own Bitcoins can now buy more and more commodities. Virgin Galactic, a company that is planning to launch space tourism in the near future, is one of the most prominent adopters of this currency. Lamborghini is the first car manufacturer to accept Bitcoin payments if you want a more conventional way of getting around. Last but not least, Mel B, a former member of the Spice Girls, is the first artist to be paid in Bitcoin for her work. 11. The number. The limit on the number of Bitcoins that can ever exist is set at 21 million. The process of creating new Bitcoin is known as mining. Each day, Bitcoins are mined or traded for a value that is estimated in the millions of dollars. All Bitcoin transactions are verified using a complex algorithm, which is facilitated by a network of powerful mining computers in competition with each other. When a miner completes verification of a transaction, they receive a fraction of the Bitcoins involved in the transaction, as well as adding new Bitcoins to the system. Mining is a very labor-intensive process. The worldwide network of mining machines is now over 250 times more powerful than the top 500 supercomputers combined. 10. WikiLeaks. In 2011, WikiLeaks, a non-profit whistleblower group, began accepting donations in Bitcoin due to the refusal of money transfer companies to do business with them. Although it is risky to rely so heavily on something so unpredictable, Julian Assange and his organization have yet to suffer a major blow to their reputation in the media. The satisfaction of having one's work shape the world is invaluable. 9. The first Bitcoin purchase was for pizza. On May 22, 2010, Laszlo Hanyecz, a computer programmer, made history as the first person to ever use Bitcoin in a commercial transaction. His purchase: 2 Papa John's pizzas, purchased in exchange for 10,000 Bitcoin, a figure that today would be worth tens of millions of dollars. This historic momentous event has become widely known within the cryptocurrency community as Bitcoin Pizza Day, and is celebrated annually as a reminder of the humble beginnings of the world's first decentralized digital currency. 8. The Winklevoss twins believe a single Bitcoin will be worth $500,000, at least. Most people know Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss from their famous lawsuit with Mark Zuckerberg, but they've also become billionaires through Bitcoin. In August of 2020, the Winklevoss brothers wrote a blog post discussing why the cryptocurrency could reach a value of up to $500,000 or more. This prediction was echoed by a senior analyst at Citibank, who stated that Bitcoin could be worth more than $300,000 by the end of 2021. With the growing popularity of digital currencies, it's possible that the Winklevoss brothers have hit the nail on the head with their predictions. In the future, we can only wait and see if Bitcoin will reach the incredible heights that both the Winklevoss twins and Citibank are saying it could reach. 7. A major US company has invested $425 million into Bitcoin. MicroStrategy Incorporated, a provider of enterprise intelligence and cloud-based services, has become the first public company to allocate the vast majority of its treasury reserve into Bitcoin. In an attempt to shield itself from the effects of inflation, the company invested a total of $425 million in the cryptocurrency between August and September of 2020. 6. Bitcoin has been banned in several countries. In many countries, there are no laws specifically addressing Bitcoin as a currency. However, some countries have taken the drastic step of making it illegal. These include Qatar, Afghanistan, Vietnam, Bolivia, and others. The reason behind this is because cryptocurrency is decentralized and has been connected to illegal activities, such as money laundering. Additionally, it may be perceived as a challenge to existing monetary systems. 5. Bitcoin basics. Bitcoin, often referred to as digital currency or virtual money, is a peer-to-peer payment system that provides a substitute to conventional banking services. This system was created in the 21st century. Most users will never physically come in contact with a Bitcoin, as transactions are made using wallet software instead of a physical wallet. Since there is no centralized bank or authority, the worth of the money in your bank account is exclusively determined by the supply and demand in the market. 4. No one knows who created Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto is the name attributed to the creator of the cryptocurrency Bitcoin, but the true identity of this individual or group remains unknown. It is largely speculated that Satoshi Nakamoto has amassed a fortune of 1 million Bitcoins, which is the equivalent of 100 million Satoshis, the smallest unit of Bitcoin. In December 2021, Australian computer scientist Craig Wright won a court case that allowed him to own a substantial amount of Bitcoin worth billions of dollars, leading many to speculate that he may be the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto. Despite this, the true identity of Bitcoin's creator has yet to be revealed. 3. In 2013, the U.S. government seized approximately 173,991 Bitcoins from an online black market. The Silk Road was an infamous online black market where people used Bitcoin to buy and sell illegal drugs, launder money, and commit other illicit activities. Ross Ulbricht, an amateur programmer who was known by the online pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts, created and ran the platform in 2011. After his arrest, Ulbricht was found guilty of 7 Silk Road-related crimes and was sentenced to life imprisonment. Although the U.S. government sold the Bitcoins they confiscated from Ulbricht in a series of auctions in 2014 and 2015, Ulbricht has challenged the legality of the seizure of his Bitcoins, as the authorities only found keys to some of the Bitcoins when they took his laptop. This legal dispute has kept the story alive for the past 7 years. In late 2020, the U.S. Department of Justice finally filed a civil forfeiture for the remaining 69,370 Bitcoins, which were worth more than $1 billion at the time, from an anonymous individual referred to as Individual X in court documents. 2. Bitcoins and bankruptcy. The old adage, "you have to speculate to accumulate," certainly applies to Bitcoin. Mt. Gox, once the world's largest Bitcoin exchange, filed for bankruptcy protection in February 2014 after suffering losses of a staggering $450 million. It is still unclear whether this was caused by hacking, theft, or mismanagement of customer funds. The volatility of Bitcoin is such that it can experience a substantial plunge in value of up to 80% in a matter of seconds, leaving Mt. Gox in a precarious state. 1. The supply of Bitcoin is limited to only 21 million. You can acquire Bitcoin through 3 primary methods: buying it on an exchange, receiving it as a gift, or completing a transaction, or mining for new ones. Mining Bitcoin is the process of verifying and recording cryptocurrency transactions in a digital public ledger, known as the blockchain. Each transaction is permanently stored in a block, and the chain of blocks grows with each new transaction. As a reward for confirming and recording these transactions, miners receive newly mined Bitcoin. Bitcoin was created with a finite supply of 21 million coins. As of 2021, nearly 19 million of these have been mined, with the remaining 2 million expected to be mined by the fall of the year. Once all 21 million Bitcoins have been released, there will be no more available. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.